Imagine this scene. It's the 90s, and a child is growing up in a home where rules are clear, love is present, but freedom is given. Fast forward 20 years. How do you think that child turned out? Today, we're exploring how the way we are parented, the discipline, affection, and expectations can shape the adults we become. From career success to emotional intelligence, parenting leaves a lasting impact. And while nostalgia often paints past parenting in a warm light, the real question is, which styles can actually help children thrive in the future? Good morning, my name is Maria Zatola, and I will be presenting Parenting's Lasting Impacts. My research question is, how do different parental relationship models impact a child's emotional regulation and coping mechanisms as an adult? Sometimes, parents idealize the good old days of childhood when kids were more respectful or families were more traditional. But as Johan Norberg points out, this can be a kind of false nostalgia, a longing for a version of the past that never really existed. Every generation worries that childhood is being lost or damaged, but often these fears reflect adult anxieties more than real changes in kids. When parenting is shaped by false nostalgia, strict rules to bring back old values, or fear of modern influences, it can lead to controlling or authoritarian styles, rather than supporting a child's actual needs today. The graph shown by Francine Zeltzer on CNBC's Make It demonstrates the four major parenting styles, first introduced by psychologist Diana Baumrind. Authoritative parents are both responsive and demanding. They set clear rules but are warm and communicative. Authoritarian parents are highly demanding but emotionally distant. Think strict with no explanation. Permissive parents are warm but lack discipline, more of a friend than a guide. Neglectful parents are neither demanding nor responsive. Each of these shapes how children learn how to handle stress, build relationships, and view themselves. Despite the challenges, there are evidence-based solutions that can help shape healthier outcomes for children. One of the most powerful is supportive parenting, focusing on nurturing emotional intelligence, trust, and open communication. To promote this, we can implement parenting interventions, like workshops or therapy, helping caregivers reflect on their habits and build healthier emotional skills. The attachment theory offers another strong foundation. Teaching parents how secure emotional bonds in early life translate into emotional stability in adulthood. Training programs that apply these principles can significantly improve how parents connect with their children. Also, introducing emotional education early, both at home and in schools, can give kids the tools to understand and manage their feelings, reducing anxiety and increasing emotional resilience. Ultimately, when we support parents in becoming more emotionally present, we create a ripple effect that improves future mental health, relationships, and overall quality of life for the next generation. The graphic above from influence of parenting styles on young school children's sociability levels in children, as we can see, the most significant portion, 47%, of high sociability is linked to authoritative parenting style. This makes sense as authoritative parents combine warmth and structure, which fosters strong communication skills and social confidence in children. Next, 33% of sociability is associated with the permissive style. While these parents are emotionally supportive, the lack of clear boundaries may lead to social ease in short term, but not necessarily long-term social success or responsibility. Finally, we see that only 20% of high sociability outcomes are tied to the authoritarian style, which tends to be more rigid and controlling. Children raised in these environments may struggle with expressing themselves or forming healthy social relationships. This supports the data that balanced, emotionally supportive parenting, like the authoritative style, plays a key role in shaping socially competent and confident adults. But even with all these potential solutions, there are real-world limitations we need to acknowledge. One major issue is inconsistency. Children are often raised by more than one caregiver, and different styles, even within the same household, can send mixed messages. There's also a resistance to change. Many parenting habits are deeply rooted in culture or passed down generationally. Even when parents want to grow, they might struggle to shift away from how they were raised. Parent variability is another factor. Every parent comes with their own history, temperament, and emotional toolkit. And finally, we can't ignore exterior factors. Things like peer influence, online culture, and school environments. These can either support or undermine parenting efforts. So while supportive parenting is a powerful tool, it's not a magic fix. Any long-term solution must take into account the messy, complex, and deeply human experience of parenting. Thank you.
All right, 2 questions for you. Back up a little if you would, so for camera. All right, thank you. First question, how valid and reliable were the sources that you used, and then how do you know they were?
The sources I used were all
Good.
reliable because they were all from EBSCO and they were all peer-reviewed academic journals.
Okay, and what advice would you have for other people that want to look at this topic in the future?
The advice I would have for other people that would like to focus on this topic is to pick one parenting style and focus on a certain case or a certain family and how their kids dealt with emotions in the future.